Congratulations, everyone. It is Friday night. You made it through another week, and that means we get to share happy hour.
Yay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If you have not joined us for happy hour, what we do around here is we pull up Great Loop capable boats and we go boat shopping. We are departing for the Great Loop in about 16 or 17 months, and our family of four needs a place to hang out for that time. 6,000 miles in 1 year in close proximity, and so we need a boat to do that. So our plan as a family is to sell our cabin cruiser here in Portland, Oregon on the west coast, go to the east coast, move on to the boat that we're shopping for right now, spend a year doing the Great Loop, 6,000 miles in 1 year, and then sell the boat, move back here to the west coast, back into our home, and then probably buy another boat. So tonight we're looking at a boat that's done the Great Loop. It's a Great Loop veteran. It's in a great spot in Sandusky, Ohio. We want to start the loop in the summertime, and the Great Lakes is a beautiful place to do that. We can learn the boat and equip it and provision.
I don't have family in Ohio.
And then we can commence the loop in the fall from Chicago down the Inland River system, and then do the loop, pop back out in the Great Lakes the following summer.
Yeah, 2 summers in the Great Lakes will be amazing.
Sell the boat, come back here to the west coast. So tonight we are looking at a 1990 Canoe Cove 46-foot Cockpit Motoryacht. So a lot of good words in there. 46 feet keeps us kind of small. Cockpit, which you are a big fan of. Motoryacht, which tends to be what we are favoring these days over express cruisers or even traditional trawlers, which I'm surprised. This is well within our budget at $110. The
price is nice.
So that's good.
So we are giving up some things for a shorter boat, and the price and the cockpit. We're giving up what? A stateroom.
The third stateroom.
Yes.
Yeah, we will have 2 teenagers on the Great Loop, and
1 girl and 1 boy.
So far, the desire has been to have a 3-stateroom boat, and to do that, you increase the length overall. You increase the beam in a lot of cases. You increase the power, the price, the marina fees, the haul-out fees, the maintenance, the bottom paint. Everything goes by the foot if you're not familiar with boating. And so a 46-foot boat is considerably better than, I think the biggest we looked at is maybe 56 feet.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I think it can be done. It is two staterooms is not a no, and they could actually share the second stateroom here, or we'll show you other possibilities.
There's convertible options, right? There's, I don't know. I don't remember this boat, but there's usually dinettes. There's usually pull-out couches. There's usually other things. So, and when other people are doing the loop on, much smaller. Well, no, I mean
like 30-foot boats.
36-foot,
the average
boats
is
with
40.
families of
the average is 40,
46,
so we've been definitely above average this whole time.
Yeah. So this is kind of the video of maybe we should check ourselves on the whole 3-stateroom, 50-plus foot.
Let's take it a step back.
Boat. So, thank you for those of you that have pointed out that our videos started around 42 feet, and lately we've been in the 50, 52, 54, 56 feet. So this is our down-to-earth video. So so let's get into it. Canoe Cove, which I think was made here in the Pacific Northwest, Canada, in British Columbia, maybe. I don't know. Again, good-looking, kind of more modern-ish motoryacht.
Yeah.
And again, it's done the Great Loop, so it's been by the statue and done all the things.
I can't wait to take that picture for sure.
Yeah, and I like the dinghy off of the transom, probably on davits or tilt up there. that is, you're just going to use it more. You're just going to flip it down rather than, oh, I got to get the crane out and I got to put it down and I got to put it
but
back out.
But that might actually bump it up into we're paying for 48 feet at a marina anyway.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. If it's by the, you're right. Yeah, linked overall or linked. I've heard both ways. People have reported that you pay by, it just depends, I think, on the marina and what information they want to know over the radio. So if you know, actually, if you've done the Great Loop and you're watching this and put a comment down below. We'd love to know whether you pay for, like this is a Canoe Cove 46. Do you pay for 46 feet or do you pay for 46 feet plus the swim dinghy platform, plus the bow pulpit, plus the dinghy length overall that you're going to put? Yeah. So this boat has done the loop before. It has the AGLCA Burgee here.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That does give us a measure of kind of more security.
Yeah, confidence.
That it can do 6,000 miles
and I think
in a year.
Loopers tend to maintain their boats in a little bit more tip-top shape. I don't know when it did it. That'd be something we can look up on the AGLCA member roster. But I like the dinghy back here. Again, the fold down from the swim platform. That's cool. Yeah. I like the sunshade here for the swim platform. Grill out there on the cockpit. A lot of enclosed space. I know you don't prefer that.
Yeah, but having the cockpit and the...
And what I notice now, looking from this view, is that everything sits pretty far forward. There's not this huge bow sticking way out there.
So they're trying to maximize their 46 feet.
Totally, which I think is how they pulled that off. This is not the tiniest little cockpit. This isn't just line handling. You could actually put a couple of chairs and hang out. Right. And it looks like we've got a door here, probably into that aft stateroom, which is...
Oh, it's like having your own little balcony.
Neat, yeah. I like it. And I think this dinghy would be appropriate for our family of four. We'd have to look into it, but a couple of us across the bench and a couple up front. Yeah. 2 anchors up here on the bow. It's nice. And modern stuff for getting it up and down. Enjoy that. This even has a life raft, so your mom will be happy. Gold burgee, so we've seen kind of a mix. So the white is while you're looping or planning on looping. We've got one that we are ready, so ready to get our boat. And then once you cross your wake or complete the loop, then you get the gold color burgee to signify you've done the Great Loop. I think nice, fairly wide walk-arounds to do line handling and go through locks and docking and all of that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, and the cockpit will definitely help with that. And that's a good size sun deck.
Yeah, this isn't the largest sun deck that we've seen, but it's adequate for a family of 4, I'd say. Whether it's a bench and a couple of chairs or 4 chairs or a dining table out here or whatever it is. Right. That's nice. And a wet bar area, and it looks like a fridge or ice maker fridge combo, which, oh, that's right. Every time we say wet bar, cheers. This is one of those sun decks that is more permanently fully enclosed, right? Yeah. It's not the roll-up isinglass, and
but those are nice big windows for airflow.
They are. They look like they slide way open, and you can get a lot of outdoor in. So I think that
weather can come in.
Good. Yeah. Good storage and things out here. I like the wing doors too, with big glass in them. And then this must be the door for actually entering the stairs down to the salon. And then stairs up here to the flybridge, which is great.
Yeah. That's a really nice
it's good.
Outdoor wet bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good sized cockpit. And then these benches on either side with storage underneath too.
You could probably put cushions on them and then some chairs back there. So that's definitely a place for kicking it.
Yeah, and then a transom door for even just, you're not even climbing up and over to get on the swim deck. You're right there into the dinghy just by walking. I like that quite a bit. And they use that bench as kind of the first step in a stairs to get you up to the sun deck. So
that's a big step. We some of us are short, and so we might need another little boost.
Yeah. But cool. I like it. Grill down there in the cockpit.
That looks a lot like the grill we have.
90% of what we eat on the boat is right now is grilling, so that works great.
Right, but we're not doing it 365 days in a row. We're doing like 2 or 3 days in a row. But yeah, I like that dinghy.
Totally. And then here we are in the salon.
Yeah,
so,
that's big. And the
lower home station, which is terrific. It seems biggish, right? But so we've got maybe a sectional wraparound couch over here, a barrel chair, a couple of ottoman storage things, and the home station. Yeah, this doesn't look like the most comfortable of built-ins, but it's not the least comfortable that we've seen either. It looks like you could kick your feet up on a coffee table and watch a movie, read a book, and be just fine. And we could install a couple of recliners over here and be just a-okay. Stairs up outside here to be able to get out this door to do line handling stuff if you were single-handing for some particular reason. Yeah.
That's an interesting blanket, but it looks clean and sharp. I like it.
Fairly simple lower helm station with the exception of the radar, which could go and you could install something more modern, but I think we've got autopilot down here. I love the look of the wheel, and the chair here's nice.
Teddy bear. All right.
What all electronics we're looking at there?
Yeah, compass.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the galley. So we've got a microwave, maybe convection oven, and maybe it's a induction cooktop there.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of modern what folks do.
Yeah.
Which would be terrific.
I like the look of the galley, and I love the windows in the galley.
And this is nice wood. It's not whitewashed. It's not crazy. It's a really nice look. And even though it's galley down, it's not a cave, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's really nice.
Yeah, and so very nice dinette. Again, this would fold down, and we would have another berth here. We might call it a stateroom.
So that might be our third convertible stateroom.
If you're talking to one of our teenagers.
Which was our original plan.
Yeah. And
this one, I'm not sure what it looks like on top, on the roof up there, but...
it's open here, so it's not a cave, but it's... but our idea was to put something rigid maybe over the top of this and enclose it, and then kind of wall it off a little bit. And so you would actually have a door. I mean, the cheesier... Yeah, the cheesier version is curtains, but... in the savings and marina fees and boat price and everything else, we could actually make it a little fancier to get a teenager on board, so that they buy into the idea. That's my idea. You gotta sell it to these kids.
I know, and he's actually pretty easy too. He's easygoing, and so
this is a little door out to the cockpit.
Yeah,
it's minimally walk around bed on this side.
Right. It doesn't have
a little wider on this side, and not a ton of built-in storage back here.
It doesn't have the storage that you would have in it.
You give that up, I think, because of the cockpit or just the beam of the shorter boat, maybe.
Oh, I didn't see what the beam was.
But the storage looks like it's at the foot of the bed here, which is cool. And then you've got a little vanity area with some other maybe drawers and things. Maybe there's a big closet right here too behind this door. No, maybe. I
think that's the door to get into the room.
I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those other weird ones where the bed's facing not backwards or forwards or whatever.
Yeah, that's the door to get into the room.
Here.
Cause the head.
And then the head's over here, and that's a closet over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. I mean, a shower with a glass
door. That's nice.
And then the forward stateroom, which has 2 berths, so
they could
teenagers
both sleep in there.
Can deal with that.
They wouldn't be sharing a bed, which would be a no-no.
So I think this is actually perfect, honestly, because if you want to, there's your berth. If you want to have separate space, you can be on the dinette. We can kind of enclose either the curtains or rigid, This is kind of build it
perfect. This might be the best apportioned forward stateroom I've seen. Especially with 2 separate beds instead of them going
because the over-under bunks, somebody inevitably kind of loses. And then because one's wider and one's smaller and somebody wants to be on top, somebody wants to be on bottom. This is both about the same size. Everybody gets drawers up here. That looks just fine.
Yeah.
I think that works. And then the forward head, it's not a wet head. You actually get a stand-up shower. I think that's something that's important, and that would be excellent. And this is a beautiful head.
Yeah.
I mean, the wood is terrific. And then washer dryer, I think I read that...
Is it a combo?
One of the two of them is broken, inoperable. So you'd have to buy one, which is not a
Would
big
it
deal.
fit down the stairs?
Well, so this is in the kind of mechanical area of the boat. I think there might be pictures. Yes.
Oh.
So you come in here, and you send teenagers in here with the laundry to deal with.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we would pay for delivery for the washer and dryer.
Right.
I'm not lifting that up and over the edge and into the...
I think
nope.
it'd be just fine. And then I think there's another fridge and or freezer down here too.
Wow.
Yeah. So you crawl. I don't even know if it's crawl in or crouch in or whatever it is, but that's how somebody made it work for the Great Loop. So that's terrific. And then so the reason you get all that space there is that the engines are under the cockpit.
Okay.
With V drives, which is exactly what we have in our 1974 Tollycraft right now, is that the engines are rear facing, the shafts come out forward, and then there's a V drive, which means it changes the direction of the shaft and the angle to the prop shaft.
But they're still diesels?
These are diesels.
Okay.
Ours are gasoline.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I was worried when you said they were exactly the same as ours.
No. Yeah, these are diesels, and under that back cockpit. So right now I do a heck of a lot of engine maintenance in the rain in the cockpit. We don't expect a lot of rain on the Great Loop, but this would be the same situation. It's under the cockpit in the back. You're exposed. It's not like you're going from the salon down. So I think I'd like it, maybe from a noise standpoint too. Like the motors are actually outside, essentially. Right. I don't know where the generator is. I don't know if that's under the salon floor or if that's here in this aft cockpit kind of area.
Right.
Diesel filter there. I don't mind the...
So you're also giving up like a walk-in engine room.
Yeah, which we've seen on some of the crazier things we've looked at. But, you know, we like...
Dare to dream.
We love the Ocean Yachts layout, right? 3 queen-size beds, staterooms, walk-in engine room. If we could find an Ocean Yachts in this price range or, you know, higher. So this looks like it's probably the generator. I don't know where it is, though. Lady North.
Yeah. I think this is the best 2-stateroom boat we've seen. Ooh, yes.
Flybridge. So here we are.
That looks fun.
L-shaped kind of thing. Yeah, it looks like a kind of a place to hang out.
Yeah.
I
really like that sharp upholstery.
Yeah. Lots of drink holders.
If
you need 16 drinks.
All right.
Which, you know, maybe we do.
Yay.
Anyway, I like this boat.
Yeah, it's a good boat.
I think some cajoling of teenagers could make this happen.
Bribing? I'm not above that.
All right, let's get on it.
Oh, you're ready to buy it? We could visit. We could start visiting.
It would be nice to do a walkthrough on something like this. Anyway, I say good. I say better than minimum viable option, right? We looked at the Tollycraft 44-foot Cockpit Motoryacht, which we love Tollies. We've owned 3 now. It pains me to say.
And we saw one in person too, right?
Yeah,
is that a 44?
That's right. Yeah. This is looks like a couple of foot longer, older brother of that. That is. Better,
but it pains you to say you don't want a Tollycraft.
Yeah, I just don't think there's one that, unless you go up to like the 61-foot pilot house,
right.
Which if you know one for $150K, let us know. All right, I think we've blathered on and on about this, but I'm excited about it. It's good.
Okay.
All right, if you know of another boat, put it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Like and subscribe.
Cheers.